celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2021. At this time, would you please stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by Michelle Markland.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last? Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave in the land of the free and the home of the brave?
First, I'd like to extend my congratulations to the class of 2021. We have 3 separate honor rolls at Lake Forest that are based on each student's marking period GPA. Students achieve the honor status if they receive a marking period GPA between 87.0 and 92. They achieve high honors if they receive between a 92.0 and a 96. And distinguished high honors if they achieve 96.0 marking period GPA or higher. In previous years, we've celebrated these honor roll recipients with certificates and quite a bit of vanilla ice cream. For tonight, though, we recognize the sustainability of won distinguished high honors multiple times. Letters are awarded to those students that honor roll at least 6 times in are awarded to those who have earned distinguished high honors every marking period at Lake Forest High School. This year, you, the class of 2021, have earned some pretty terrific numbers. Just to give some insight to the academic strength of this particular group, we have 42 students who have earned distinguished high honors at least 6 times in their high school career. So again, these students have earned a 96% or above marking period GPA at least 6 times. Students, you will please line up in front of the stage when your name until the end. Scholar letter winners: Hawa Ahmad Stats, Emily Bishop, Madison Slagle, Anaya Smack, Francesca Tanzillo, applause. addition, 26 of these students have earned an additional lamp of knowledge. And again, these students have earned Distinguished High Honors a minimum of 12 times during their high school tenure. Students, when I call your name, please take a step forward. Emily Bishop, Jennifer Brubaker, Rachel Brzezicki, Tara Calhoun, Samuel Kamisa, Hannah Davis, Paige Dutton, Melanie Groff, Alyssa Harrington, Riley Hastings, Taylor Jefferson, Kaylee Lewis, Gabriel Martin, Cassidy Mason, Mackenzie Miller, Charles Moeller, Colton Moores, Grace Pardee, Jason Ray, Caitlin Reed, Jessica Reed, Brianna Ridgey, Madison Slagle, Anaya Smack, Francesca Tantillo, and Jessica Tyndall. And finally, we Lamp of Knowledge and Academic Distinguished High Honors, a 96% average for every marking period in their scholastic career at Lake Forest High School. Students, when I call your name, please take a step forward. They are Jennifer Brubaker, Rachel Brzezicki, Samuel Kamisa, Riley Hastings, Gabriel Martin, Charles Moeller, Caitlin Reed, Brianna Ridgey, Madison Slagle, and Francesca Tantillo. Congratulations again to the class of 2021. At this time, I'm going to introduce Mr. Philip Brown, Senior Advisor, who will be introducing the Department Ward presenters. You guys can be seated.
Good evening. I am Philip Brown, as Ms. Kersey said. I am the one certificate, and for the plaque as well. It's always a big decision. I mean, there's 180 plus students graduating and many deserving. Before the first recipient for the certificate, and I was trying to think of things to say earlier, and I was like, what are some positive traits about this person? Number one I came up with, this person is great at listening to feedback. And that sounds like an obvious thing, but as a teacher, you know not everybody is going to listen to your feedback. You can say it. I said I'm like a broken record sometimes. I say the same things over and over again every class, right? You want to reinforce it. But this student, I've always felt, in the 2 years that I've had her, that she always listens to feedback. Really a great overall demeanor. Obviously a well-behaved student, and just never too high, never too low. The recipient of the certificate for the English department goes to Kaylee Lewis. All right, I have more. We're on now to the English department plaque. This student, back in ninth grade, and I'm not going to give you some wild prediction here because anybody could have predicted this if you saw her in class. I thought, and this has happened a couple times before, it's like, in 3 years, 3.5 years, this student has a very good chance of receiving the department award. One of those students, she turns in exceptional work, and I have the philosophy of don't screw this up. Like this person, they have all that it takes. And in our new virtual environment that we've gone through this year, she's always someone I can rely on. If I call on somebody, I don't get a response else. Okay, I don't know if they are there, but this person, I know she's going to respond. I know she's going to give a great answer, and her work impact. So the recipient of both of these plaques is Rachel Brzicki. All right, and now for the social studies department certificate. The award winner for this is a former student of mine. Really could have been in contention for any of the English awards as well. Great player, great three-point shooter as well. It goes to Taylor Jefferson. And Taylor, can you enter up that side? If you guys are receiving awards, it'll be easier. Just go through this side. All right, so our department awards are going to continue now with Mr. Yanishak.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, seniors. It's been a rough year, but you made it, so that's a testament to you. So my name is Corey Yanishak. I'm a business teacher here at the high school, but I'm also the CTE department chairperson. So you'll be seeing me a couple times to give out a few different awards. So the first set I'm going to give out is for agriculture. So the recipient of the certificate in agriculture is Tara Calhoun. The plaque for agriculture goes to Mr. Caleb Murphy. On to the business awards. The business department certificate goes to a student that took 4 business classes and has almost 100 average. In addition, she was this year's state BPA president and has qualified and attended the BPA National Leadership Conference every year since 8th grade. Congratulations to Rachel Brzicki. The business department plaque has been earned by a student who has a 100 average in 4 business classes, who has also won a national BPA competition while qualifying for the BPA National Leadership Conference all 4 years of high school. In addition, she's a 3-time national place winner. Congratulations to Bree Ritchie. I'm going to stay up here for Family and Consumer Science and present a certificate to Mary Ratledge. And the plaque for Family and Consumer Science goes to Margaret Green. Okay, thank you. I'll be back in a little bit.
My name is Kathleen Vogt, and I represent the French department. It's my pleasure tonight to recognize 2 very deserving seniors who have taken all 4 levels. Exceptional effort and daily participation in class really made this year feel as normal as possible, which I very much appreciated. The recipient of the French department certificate has entertained her classmates with creative skits and presentations. She's a strong student whose sense of humor has made her class a lot of fun. The French department certificate is awarded to Jennifer Brubaker. The highest grade overall over the course of all 4 years taking French. She's been a joy to work with, and it has been very rewarding to watch her refine her language skills over the past 4 years. It's my honor to award the French department plaque.
Hi, good evening. My name is Colby Moros, and I'm the department chair for the mathematics department here at Lake Forest High School. And I'm going to present the mathematics award. Our first one is the certificate, which is going to go out to the most creative and well-rounded student in our math department. This year, her whole career here at Lake Forest, and that's going to go to Hope Santone. Our last award is the plaque. This is going to go to the student with the highest GPA and who took the most mathematics courses throughout their career here at Lake Forest, and that is Rachel Brzezicki. Next, we'll have performing arts with Mr. Patterson.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Patterson, and I'm the department chair for visual and performing arts, as well as physical education and health. Ready to work. He has developed himself into a hard-working young man that shows an interest in taking care of his body. The certificate goes to Joshua Smith. And our plaque. This student is an extremely education. She young lady that will excel in areas that require strong attention to physical fitness. This year's plaque goes to Jessica Tyndall. And now for performing arts. For this, Ms. Matalavich is going to come out and help me present these awards. We've spent many hours deciding who should get what and how to make this work. Back and forth, and when it came down to it, we actually ended up with 2 certificate winners and 1 plaque winner. So our 2 certificates, both these students have been involved in every program that we been amazing to watch. Stepped up in leadership. Our certificates are going to Emily Bishop and Colton Moores. to do more, but she's done a fantastic job. You've seen her in band, you've seen her in chorus, you've seen her up on the stage. Our plaque goes to Isabella Ruiz. And now some other department will go. I don't know who it is.
I'm back for two other departments. The first is the Public and Community Health. The certificate goes to Taylor Colazzo. And the plaque for Public and Community Health, Kylie Martinez. I'm also going to pinch hit for technology education. So certificate in technology education, Mr. Dustin Mounts. And the plaque for technology education, Madison Slagle.
Good evening. I'm here to present the Department Award for Science. First, I'm going to read from Ms. Lawless. Brandon is the recipient of the Science Certificate in Student Achievement due to his ability to demonstrate success in all of the science courses throughout his 4 years at Lake Forest High School. Brandon has an excellent work ethic and is always an active participant in all his science courses. He's willing and excited to research science topics on his own and become more familiar with the topics taught in class. Brandon has overcome challenges. The certificate goes to Brandon Shockley. All right, and now for the plaque. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Science Award, this person has developed an incredible skill set throughout the many science courses she has taken in her 4 years at Lake Forest. On a daily basis, she has demonstrated her ability to reason and problem solve as a true scientist would. This skill set, along with her strong work ethic, will serve her well as she continues her path at the Columbia University in pursuit of a degree in environmental justice. The plaque goes to Rachel Brzezicki. All right, next up is
Good evening, everybody. I don't need to introduce myself because Mr. Meadows did that for me. I appreciate that. So I usually talk about the benefits of learning Spanish, and that gets kind of boring. You know, we need it to be in banking or sales or any kind of business or healthcare. You know, that's kind of like common now. But I thought about it last night and into today, and I thought about empathy. When you learn another language, you get to talk to people directly. You don't need a translator. You don't need Google. You don't need anything. You get to talk to that person and learn about them directly, which is, to me, the true gift of becoming fluent and the ability to interact with other people. So the two students who I chose tonight have set very high standards for themselves. They've debated the advantages and disadvantages of different kinds of renewable energy. They can do that in English and Spanish. They designed community recycling plans, discovered the connection between literature and art, and they researched Spanish artists and read about the pushes and pulls of immigration, which is not an easy topic. And in the end, they concluded that Don Quixote is a true hero. The student receiving the certificate has demonstrated creativity, flexibility, and a great work ethic, always responding to the questions, as Mr. Brown said before, and that was so crucial in the early days of distance learning. Charles Moeller, please come forward. Charles brings, he connects everything in his learning. He's terrific student. The student received the highest grade point average in all 4 years of Spanish and beyond to memorize vocabulary and come up with original combinations and thoughts. Rachel Brzezicki, please come forward. I'm going to leave the microphone to Mrs. Jackson, who will present for student achievement.
Hey, Good evening, everyone. I have the distinct honor of presenting two awards for student achievement to two very deserving students. First, for the certificate, this young man has grown and accomplished much during his time here. He is a role of consistent hard work. We've really enjoyed having him as a member of the Lake Forest student body. He comes to class every day on time, his camera's on, and he answers questions. We want to recognize Louis Katakutan with his certificate. Okay. Delightful young man who's been an exemplar in Lake Forest since the day. Positive attitude, and everybody knows his name. He's a proud honor roll student, and we appreciate his love for Lake Forest and for the kind of student that he has been for the 4 years that he's been here. Brandon Shockley, please come and receive your plaque for student achievement. Thank you.
I'm back for the last time. So the first award I'm here to represent is the Spartan Lifeline. The Spartan Lifeline cords are earned by doing community service every year. Typically, a student has to accumulate 100 hours of service each year. Due to COVID, the required hours were reduced this year and last year, but these students still came through and volunteered in our community. So you have an opportunity to get 4 cords throughout your high school career, 1 for each year. So the first student, Mary Ratledge, is receiving 1 cord, having accumulated over 100 hours. The next 2 students are receiving 4 cords, Paige Dutton and Rachel Brzicki. Both have participated every total hours of community service throughout their high school career.
Okay, so we have concluded with department awards. Now we're on to scholarships. The first scholarship up is for the Harrington Lions Club, and that's going to be presented by Charles Taylor and Gary Miller. The Harrington Lions Club is pleased to award the Betsy Short Memorial Scholarships to two very deserving students, Trinity Ranshaw and Shane Johnson. Shane's coming up and then Trinity second. Okay, the next scholarship up is for the Frederica Spring Creek Lions Club, and it's going to be presented by BJ Ryder and Judy Gilmore. President Judy Gilmore and Secretary BJ Ryder from the Frederica Spring Creek Lions are pleased to present a $1,000 scholarship to each of two Lake Forest graduating seniors. Due to the pandemic, this was a difficult year for everyone, but with the help of the school guidance counselor at Lake Forest High, students themselves, we were excited and pleased to receive a wonderful group of applications and be able to award scholarships. Our decision to pick two winners was not an easy one, and we awarded all applicants with scholarships. Joshua Menard. And as Rachel and Josh are coming up, they also added Rachel and Joshua exhibited the finest qualities of scholarship and a sincere desire to serve others. Congratulations, and the best wishes of our Lions Club go with you as you pursue your studies. Okay, the next scholarship is Lodge participates and helps facilitate the Elks National Foundation Most Valuable Student Scholarship Program. In addition to the national scholarship, this program offers the Milford Lodge selects local students to award scholarship money. Students are selected because of their scholarship and their leadership. The and we have 4 recipients of the scholarship. First up, we have with 3 scholarships to present. The first scholarship is for community presented to Rachel Brzicki, followed up by the 2021 Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics Scholarship, Brianna Ridgey, and then finally, the 2021 Vocal Scholarship to Francesca Tantillo. I did. Vocational, not vocal. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, up next we have the Delaware Lions Foundation, and the presenter is Jean Carlisle. This scholarship is given by the Delaware Lions Foundation. The United States Marines and a member of the Millsboro Lions Club. He served as Delaware District Governor for Lions years 1990 and 1991, and as an International Director for Lions International in 1994 through 1996. Upon his death in 2005, donations were made to the Delaware the world a better place for everyone, and especially for the people of Delaware. Along with this was a passion to help Delaware youth get a college education. This year we are giving 10 $1,000 scholarships and have received applications from almost every Delaware public high school. In keeping with the Lions motto, "We serve," community service is a large consideration along with grades and other factors. It gives me great pleasure to award James A. McCarty Brzicki. Rachel, don't go far. Don't go too far. All right. Guys, this is you as well. Okay. All right, Mr. Carlisle is also presenting the Felton Alumni Association. The purpose of the Felton Alumni Association is for the advancement and promotion of the facilities of the former Felton High School, to reunite former classmates and provide scholarships to deserving Lake Forest High School graduates. Even in these difficult times, we are very pleased to be able to award scholarships to some very deserving students again this year. Since 1966, the association has given $342,340 in scholarships to Lake Forest seniors. There are 8 recipients this year. We believe a person can achieve success by using their mind, but they must also listen to their heart to achieve happiness. First, Mason, Joshua Menard, by Amy Jones. This scholarship is in memory of a graduate of Lake Forest High School class of 1997. During her time at Lake Forest, she excelled in her academics, earning excellent grades which put her near the top of her class. She was involved in numerous clubs and activities at school. Country team as well as the track and field team. Holly was a well-rounded person and loved by so many. She has certainly been missed by her family and friends. This scholarship has been awarded each year since she passed away. It is awarded to a Lake Forest student who exemplifies many of the traits which Holly displayed. Holly's family is honored to award this scholarship to Jessica Tyndall. Holly's sister Amy is here to present the award. Congratulations, Jessica. Kent, presented by Gene Dowding. As 2021 President and Chair of the Board of Directors of Kent County Association of Realtors, I am honored to present Kent County Foundation Incorporated Scholarship to a deserving student who reflects great credit upon herself, her family, and excellent educators at the Kent County Association of Realtors. One of our priority focuses is to create value and build strong resource connections in the Kent County communities we serve. KCAR has presented over $60,000 to Kent County high school students, and the recipient of the Kent County Association of Realtors Award is Brianna Ridgey. Up next, we have Child Nutrition Services, presented by Jen Foraker. Lake Forest Child Nutrition Association awards 2 seniors with a $500 scholarship to further their education. Lewis. Okay, up next, the Ronald McDonald Scholarship. McDonald's restaurants and our local owners and operators have supported our charity of choice, Ronald McDonald House Charities, whose mission is to provide a home away from home for families of critically ill children receiving treatment at area medical facilities, while simultaneously providing aid to other organizations that support children. We also have a long-standing history of working with the youth in our communities to support their efforts in conquering their educational goals and pursuing secondary education. In continuing the spirit of the Ronald McDonald House Charities, McDonald's of Harrington and the Mioli Companies is proud to award scholarships for high school seniors at every high school and technical school on the Delmarva Peninsula to pursue secondary education. We are honored to recognize and award Madison. Along with academic achievements, Madison has worked in our community to reach out and help improve the lives of others. Congratulations, Madison. Okay, the next scholarship is for the Lake Forest Education Association, presented by Barb Mills. The LFEA Memorial Scholarship is available to seniors who have exhibited exemplary service to the school throughout their high school career. Those nominated for this award are chosen based on activities that they have been involved in, positions of responsibility that they have held, time invested in their high school career, and special project participation, to name a few. This year's winner of the LFEA Memorial Scholarships are Caleb Murphy and Mackenzie Miller. Absolutely. All right, the remaining scholarships will be presented by Mrs. Kersey. The Helen Reba Baynard Scholarship is next up, and that was started by a former Lake Forest student from the class of 1999, Jan Fajo. Having wonderful memories of his grandmother, Jan thought it would be a good idea to memorialize her by providing student scholarships to graduates of Lake Forest in honor of his grandmother. To be considered, students were required to submit a video describing a time when they overcame adversity and pushed through on one of the biggest challenges of their lives. Through their videos, and determination through adversity. Helen Reba Baynard Scholarship. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we now have the Andrewsville Rotary Club. Andrewsville Rotary Club actively supports our community and look forward to helping our young people. Congratulations and have a great future. The scholarship winners are Rachel Brzezicki, Paige Dutton, Timothy Gardner, Shane Johnson, Cassidy Mason, Dustin Mounts, Alexis Starr, and Jessica Tyndall. Okay, our last scholarship is the Harrington Raceway and Casino. There's two scholarships here. The first one is the Ann Minner Scholarship. Mrs. Ann Minner was a lifelong educator in this school district. She was a member of the Harrington Raceway and Casino Board of Directors and also their secretary. It is therefore with honor for us to present this scholarship in her memory to Mackenzie Miller. Okay, and the other Harrington Raceway and Casino Scholarship is the Jack Short Scholarship. Jack Short retired after 30 years of service from the Department of Transportation and started to volunteer around casino grounds. He was a member of the Harrington Raceway and Casino Board of Directors and also the treasurer. It is therefore with honor that we present this scholarship in his memory to Shane Johnson. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Dupress. Added to the presentation, we know this year things have been thrown off a little bit with award season and sports and everything in our world, it seems. The first one is the Billy Abbott Award. The Billy Abbott Award is a special award given to a varsity baseball player each year. The most deciding factor is selecting this athlete was work ethic and leadership. Anyone that knew Billy would say that he was a leader who led by example, a positive, encouraging young man. Along with his leadership and work ethic, this young man could always be counted on to give his very best every game, much like Billy did. The young man who is winning this award is also a 3-time All-Conference player, as well as a 2-time All-State recipient who will be representing us in the Blue Gold Senior All-Star Game at Frowley Stadium. All right, up next we have the Ronnie Hovington Award. The Ronnie Hovington Lyman Award is an award given to a varsity football player each year. This award is determined by work ethic and leadership. Anyone that knew Ronnie would say that he was a leader, a passionate hard worker, and a benefit to everyone around him. Ronnie had a huge heart and was willing to help anyone and everyone. He was enthusiastic and he loved the game of football. The winner of this year's award displayed each of these qualities, along with his leadership and work ethic. This young man could always be counted on to give his very best effort every game. This year's Ronnie Hovington Award goes to our senior captain, Justin All right, the next sports award is the Carla Langford Award. Carla Langford was a cheerleader at Lake Forest High School in the 80s who was tragically killed in a car accident. Since then, an award has been presented each year to a graduating senior who has cheered both fall and winter seasons, all 4 years of high school, and has high academics, strong leadership skills, and possesses the true spirit of a Spartan athlete. This year's recipient is definitely all of those things. She's a standout athlete on our team who never hesitates to do what is asked of her. Her passion and dedication to our team has been evident every single day for the past 4 years, and without her, this team would not have been the same. This year's Carla Langford Award winner is Kaylee Lewis. All right, the Kelly Tyrell Award. The Kelly Tyrell Award is an award given in honor of past W.T. Chipman art teacher, softball coach, and field hockey coach Kelly Tyrell, who in 2009. Kelly will always be remembered as a special woman for her gifts of talent, strength. The recipient of this award epitomizes each individual who plans to attend Chestnut Hill College in the fall and will major in exercise science and participate in sprint football. This year's Mike Adams Male Award recipient is Michael Brown. All right, now the female award winner for the Mike Adams Award. This young woman has earned 13 varsity letters in 5 different sports, and she has excelled in each. In cross country, she earned first-team all-conference recognition as a freshman and ranks in the top 10 all-time for Lake Forest runners in the 5K at Killens Pond. In field hockey, she was a 3-time state DIAA state tournament semifinalist in her first 3 years and quarterfinalist and co-captain in her senior year. She earned all-conference recognition her sophomore, junior, and senior years and was selected to the Blue Gold squad this year as well. In the winter, she was recognized as a 4-time MVP in swimming, earning all-conference honors by finishing in the top 10 in the conference in the 200-meter IM and 100-meter fly, and qualified for the state championship meet in both her junior and senior years in the 100-meter fly. Been selected to the all-conference team 3 times, including first team twice. She co-captained the squad this past season and was selected to participate in the Blue Gold game in June. Finally, in her freshman and senior years, this young lady participated in track and field, competing in the Henlopen Conference and Delaware State Championships in the Open 800, 4x100, 4x400, and 4x800, and this past season was the second leg in the state champion 4x200 relay team. In the fall, she plans to continue her field hockey career at the University of Mary Washington, majoring in elementary and physical education. This year's Mike Adams Award recipient is Jessica Tyndall. This time I'm done. Now it's Mrs. Duper's turn.
It is my honor to present the honor medallions for academic achievement. Ninth honoree, Charles Moeller. Eighth honoree, Madison Slagle. Seventh honoree, Mackenzie. Sixth honoree, Jennifer Brubaker. Fifth honoree, Gabriel Martin. Fourth honoree, Riley Hastings. Riley's unable to be with us tonight. Third honoree, Melanie Groff. Our class of 2021 salutatorian, and our class of 2021 valedictorian, Rachel Brzezicki.
At this time, we would like for our third honoree to come present her address, Miss Melanie Groff.
I was hoping to go last because I plan on making all of you cry. All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin, I'd like to thank all the amazing staff, parents, and friends in the audience tonight. We wouldn't be here without your support, and thank you very much for it. There are a few specific people who also helped me on my journey and deserve a lot of thanks. First, to all my lovely friends who read over my speech. It's officially peer-reviewed, just like your English teachers always tell you to look for. Second and most important today, I definitely love them. So, to officially begin my speech. All right, who remembers when Mr. Tyndall told us that high school would be the fastest 4 years of our lives? I know I remember, and much like me, many of you laughed it off, after all. Years drag by slower than snails to the vast majority of 14-year-olds. And as I stand before you today, I have to admit he was right. It seems like just yesterday we were all wearing those fresh out of Chipman t-shirts and sweatshirts. And don't try and lie to me, a lot of us had a print on just about everything. And now we officially graduate in 2 days. In just 48 hours, we will have completed this chapter of our lives and will be moving on to the workforce, a trade, a branch of the armed forces, or to college. It's amazing. I see people here that I've known since 4th grade. That's since 2012. And look at how we've all changed. We as a class have achieved so much. We were the first freshman class to win a prep rally, and for that, a shout out to Mr. Sherman. He's an amazing teacher, and we couldn't have done it without him. And we held that and we held onto the spirit stick for as long as we could. We made some dynamite homecoming floats, and our class so much more. There are so many opportunities where we could have just quit. Just take a look at the past year and a half. We haven't had a normal in-person day of school since March 13th of 2020. That's over a year. We successfully navigated through virtual learning, which in itself should get everyone in this room a medal and a scholarship. And just about everyone did so honestly. No major sources of outside help and no major plagiarism scandals. And for that, I commend each and every single one of you. Many others, as you can read in the news, have fallen into the trap of Googling everything. Our audience gathered here tonight, and the vast majority of Lake Forest High School has not fallen into the same unhealthy crutch. This has allowed our class to get the most out of our learning this year, so congratulations to the class of 2021. Successful group of people I've ever. Every one of you is amazing and will do great things in the world, no matter what you choose to do. And before I finish, I'd like to give all of you some advice. Whatever you do, don't panic, don't stress, and don't create unnecessary work, and that includes procrastinating. There will always be that one person. There's always that one person y'all know. Someone who will bring true meaning to the phrase, life's not fair. You're never going to be able to outdo them while staying on the moral high ground, so don't let them control you. You do you and be the best human you can be. After all, you are who you are, and that's all you can be. And if all goes well, I'll see y'all in 10 years. Until then, live long and prosper.
All right. We have one more presentation and then it'll be the senior slideshow. But first we want to take a minute to thank a few people who were important in making the senior awards night happen. First and foremost, Ms. Jacobs for putting everything for keeping up with all your scholarships, awards, and everything in between. To our administration, Ms. Dupris, Ms. Filiu, and Mr. Reichenberg for keeping us sane, getting all the stickers, and making sure that this night could even happen. So one more giant round of applause for everybody who was involved, and thank you. Now we'd like to introduce our senior class officers, if they could just stand. Our representative at large is Paige Dutton. Historian Mallory Hughes. Treasurer Mackenzie. Secretary Jessica Reed. Vice President. Our President Howell Motz. And after Howard gets her plaque, she will be presenting her speech as the senior class president.
Good evening, parents, staff, and the graduating class of 2021. My name is Howard Stats, and I'm honored to speak in front of you today as the class of 2021's senior class president. Like many aspects of high school, I procrastinated writing this speech. I wasn't necessarily nervous or worried to write. I felt as if writing this speech solidified the end of my duties as a student of Lake Forest High School, so naturally I put it off. I am personally struggling to wrap my head around the fact that we're actually graduating and will no longer be in our own class group together. In my humble opinion, the community surrounding Lake Forest School District is the best around. The same people I started playing soccer with at Harrington Parks and Rec are the same ones I experienced my last game of soccer with. I've made so many bonds that I hope will all last a lifetime. My friends are truly some of the most important people to me. Without them, I would not have made it through high school, and I would have lost my passion for field hockey and soccer. With my friends by my side, I was able to push myself and hold myself to higher expectations. Friendship can change a whole experience for some people. For others, they prefer to experience life alone. It doesn't matter as long as you are happy. Happiness should be what we all strive for. When we're all in our 30s and all old and wrinkly, we're going to want to be able to look back and cherish the memories we made along the way. Strive every day to be the best version of you, and remember to do things that make you happy, because at the end of the day, we only get one life, and you are the only person that can live yours. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me many memories I will cherish forever. Congratulations to all my fellow classmates. I know we will do great things. I almost forgot my stuff.
Of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I wonder what my life is gonna mean if it's gone. The Cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and I started staring at the passengers and waving goodbye. Can you tell me what was ever really special about me all this time? But I believe the world. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. We could turn 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. Yeah, I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said, where you going, man? You know the world is headed for hell. Say your goodbyes if you got someone you can say goodbye to. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see. I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come. It's gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one in the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. Well, it's gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one on the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, it was just all cool for you. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah, well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Oh yeah. Let's see how far we've come. 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 Let's see how far we've come.
I'm John Roscoe. I'm an Olympic gymnast. I'm from Bronx, New York, and I'm a fighter.
Yeah, just waking up in the morning and to be well. Quite honest with you, I ain't really sleep well. You ever feel like your train of thought's been derailed? That's when you press on, lean in. Half the population just waiting to see me fail. Yeah, right, you better off trying to freeze hell. Some of us do it for the females, and others do it for the retail. But I do it for the kids, life through the tower in on. Every time you fall, it's only making your chin strong. And I'll be in your corner like Nick, baby, till the end. And when you hear a song from that big lady, until the referee rings the bell, until both your eyes start to swell, until the crowd goes home. What we gonna do, y'all? Give 'em hell, time to hands. Gonna live life till we're dead. Give me scars, give me pain. Say me, say me, say me. There goes the fighter. There goes the fighter. Here comes the fighter. That's what you say to me, say to me, say to me. This one's a fighter. And if I can last 30 rounds, there's no reason you should ever have your head down. 6'5", 220 pounds. Hailing from rock bottom, Loserville, nothing town. Textbook version of a kid going nowhere fast. And now I'm yelling, kiss my. It's gonna take a couple right hooks, a few left jabs, for you to recognize you really ain't got it bad. Until the referee rings. I start to swear. What we gonna do, y'all? Give 'em hell. up off the floor. And when your bones can't take no more, just remember what you're here for. 'Cause I know I'm a damn sure.
Give 'em hell, turn the heads. Gonna live life till we're dead. Give me scars, give me pain. Then they say to me, say to me, say to me. There goes a fighter. There goes a fighter. Here comes a fighter. That's what they say to me, say to me, say to me. This one's a fighter. Till the referee rings a bell, till both your eyes start to swell, till the crowd goes on. What we gonna do, kid?
Make sure it still works. Okay, so that does close out our ceremony for tonight, but this is a reminder, seniors, tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp, please. Rain or shine as well.